Review question 1. Expand and simplify each of the following expression. So for part A, if we have a number outside the bracket, we must make sure that we have to multiply to every single term inside the bracket when we are expanding it. All right. So for the first portion over here, this portion over here, I'll bring the 3 into every single one first, and that gives me minus 15. 3 times minus 2x squared give me minus 6x squared. 3 times positive 3x, that gives me 9x. And as for the second portion, there is a negative with no numbers in front of the bracket, meaning it is a -1. Okay, so same thing, you have to bring in your -1 into all three terms when you're expanding it. So -1 times minus 3x squared give me positive 3x squared. So be very mindful about the negative sign when you're bringing a negative number inside the bracket. Remember that you have to flip all the signs inside. -1 times -4 give me positive 4. -1 times positive 2x give me minus 2x. So what you realize is that all the sign over here has been flipped. Okay, just be extra careful about the negative sign. All right, so from here, now that I've expanded in both terms over there, all I have to do is to simplify by adding the like terms together. All right, so first one, I have minus 6x squared and 3x squared. That gives me minus 3x squared. Next part, I have 9x and minus 2x. That gives me positive 7x. And as for the last part, I have minus 15 and 4. And that gives me minus 11. So my final answer will be minus 3x squared plus 7x minus 11. Okay, let's just try one more example together. Okay, again, I have a -3 outside. Take note, because of the negative, I will have to flip all the signs inside. All right, so -3, same thing. You will have to come into all three terms inside your bracket. That gives me minus 3x squared. Minus 3 times minus 3, that gives me a positive 9. Minus 3 times 4x, it's a minus 12x. Okay, and as for the second portion, no sign changes because this is a positive 4. But same thing, my positive 4 will have to come into every single term. And that gives me 16x. 4 times minus 3x squared give me minus 12x squared. 4 times minus 6 give me minus 24. All right. So now that I'm done with expanding, same thing, I have to simplify by adding all the like terms together. Okay. Again, let's start off with the x squared first. I have minus 3x squared and minus 12x squared. That gives me minus 15x squared. As for the x term, I have minus 12x together with 16x. That gives me positive 4x. And finally, the constant term, I have 9 and minus 24. That gives me minus 15. And that is my final answer.